Cardi B had to pop off on the troll after they said something shady about her body. So they posted this video and said, "Can we please tell her the truth?" Cardi B responded and said, "You don't gotta tell me the truth. I gained 27 pounds, third trimester, hips and behind spread. Should I wear sweatpants all day till I give birth? Y'all do this every time I'm pregnant. When I snatch back, it's OMG, you look great, blah, blah, blah. Let me eat cake in peace." Which I don't understand why they had something to say about Cardi B's body anyway. Clearly, we can see that she's pregnant. When you're pregnant, you gain weight in all kinds of places, and that's clearly what's happening. So anyways, moving on to the next topic, Cardi B's estranged husband Offset just dropped the new album called Hunted by Fame, and in one of the songs he decided to diss Cardi B and her new man. So the name of the song is called No Sweat, but it seems like that's exactly what he's doing. So anyways, the lyrics says she opened it up like a mosh pit. I take off inside her like a rocket. On the way to the money, no stopping. How the F you leave Jordan for Rodman, huh? You a fool if you think that I'm hurt. You ain't happy, I know how it worked. How you married and still giving birth. Get some help, B-word, you going berserk. Like I said, for the song to be called No Sweating, it seems like that's exactly what he's doing. He talks about how Cardi B is still married to him, but yet she's having a baby by somebody else. Now, do I agree with that? No, I do not, but that is Cardi B's life. He also talks about how she left him and comparing himself to Michael Jordan and saying that Stefan Diggs is Dennis Rodman. And that's not all. Offset talking about he's not hurt. It seems like he is hurt. He's talking about how she's not actually happy. We don't know how Cardi B feels in her new relationship. She could be happy. She says that she's happy, but we don't know if she's happy or if she's not. But hey, she moved on. He didn't want to stop cheating on her. She gave him chance after chance after chance, and he didn't want to get right. So she finally decided to leave him. He can't be mad at that. Now, when Cardi B get on Twitter Spaces and she started ranting, going off and screaming and yelling at Offset, I don't want to hear anything. He started it first. But anyways, I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this down in the comment section below. How do you feel about Offset sending shots at Cardi B? So anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.
Offset whacking Cardi B.
How the fuck you leave Jordan for Rodman? You a fool if you think that I'm hurt. You ain't happy, I know how it work.
He recently threw shade at Cardi and Stefan Diggs on a song called No Sweat from his new album Haunted by Fame.
How you married and still giving birth? Get some help, bitch, you going berserk.
In the diss, he goes on to throw shade at Cardi B for being pregnant by Stefan Diggs, saying how he knows Cardi B is not happy because he knows how the game works. How are you legally married but pregnant by another man? I'm not gonna hold you. I do find it a little ironic that Offset is taking shots at Cardi B and Stefan Diggs because a couple of months ago he said that he was moving on and that he only wanted peace. Not sure how this alleged diss song aligns with him wanting peace with Cardi, but if you ask me, it's given a little bit bitter still. As we all know, Cardi B is one of many women Stefan Diggs has pregnant. He is literally about to give birth within the next couple of weeks. He has not let being pregnant stop her from living her life because, as we all know, she just wrote out her album Am I the Drama. Claims she has a couple of special performances before her Little Miss Drama tour kicks off in February. Something tells me Cardi B is definitely gonna respond to Offset, especially considering the fact that she has been responding to anybody who anything that sounds similar to her name. I'm curious to know what you guys think regarding this, and I want to know how y'all feel about Offset whacking Cardi B and Stefan Diggs in this song called No Sweat off of his album called Haunted by Fame. Let me know down in the comments.
Offset dropped the album Haunted by Fame, and on the track No Sweat, he basically throws shots at Cardi B and Stefan Diggs, saying like, how you married and still giving birth. And I really wish that Offset wouldn't use Cardi in his music no more to try to like sell records, because I'll be honest with you, the only reason I even listened to the song was because people was saying like, oh, he's talking about Cardi, he's talking about Cardi. Bro, when your music is no longer getting plays because of you and you have to use someone else to sell your music, there's something wrong there. Yo, and I wish he wouldn't use Cardi B, man, to promote his music. I wish he wouldn't use his wife or ex-wife or baby mother, whatever's going on, because I don't even know the situation there. But I wish he wouldn't use Cardi to promote his music, because now the only reason why people are tuning in is because of her. And what's even worse is the fact that you're saying, oh, and you're still married and having an affair. But what about having an affair while you're married? Come on now. Two wrongs do not make a right. And this has been the problem all along. You might feel that Cardi is wrong in what she's doing and how she's handling it, but you're the problem. You're the one who started it. You have to accept the fact that you did something that caused the chain effect as to why everything is now happening. You know, but prayers for Offset, man. Prayers for Cardi, man, because I hate to see them go through this. And honestly, I just really want Offset to leave that woman alone and just move on, man.
Gonna be two ways people gonna feel about this, but of course, because Cardi B has a bigger fan base than Offset, so women gonna ride for Cardi B and sit here and say, Offset, you done this on your own. But if you are a true fan of music, hip hop, R&B, it really don't matter. We want people to express their real feelings. And Offset, let's be clear, he's bothered. There's no way that you would sit here and think that a man got 3 kids with a woman and he wouldn't feel some type of way. Especially they literally were married and married for some years too. You don't see what they was probably, I think, married maybe like 7 years. You can't say there won't be some real emotional attachment. And I appreciate, because we all complain about, oh, rappers don't rap about nothing else. They all rap about the same thing. This is his real life experience. He's rapping about something that no other rapper can rap about. So you can't be, there's no way you can sit here and complain about the way all the male rappers rap about the same thing, all the female rappers rap about the same thing. And when Offset is rapping about something that he's going through in his real life, these are real emotions that he actually feel, you can't be mad at this. I respect this because I respect the art form of music. I'm a fan of rap music. I want to hear people talk about other things outside of the same thing I can get from the next 20 rappers. No other rapper has this experience, so Offset has the right to rap about it because it's going to make unique to his experience, and it may be some other people out here in the world who can relate to this. So again, man, shout out to Offset for expressing himself. Again, I know how the internet going to treat this, but I respect Offset sitting here putting his emotions pen to pad, putting it on a song instead of sitting here just.
Offset does have a new album with all the taxes that he owes. Okay, his new album should be called IRS. Internal Revenue Service, please. That's, you got to pay the label and the IRS. Okay, this is the first time the government is taking money from citizens and it's not illegal. Or IRS is independent, right? All right, whatever. It sounded funny. He said, how you gonna leave Jordan for riving? You're not Jordan. Jordan had enough money to pay his taxes. All right? Jordan didn't have to ask money in divorce. All right? Jordan paid out money in divorce. All right? You're more like every NBA player that doesn't pay his taxes. You're Allen Iverson. That's what you are. So I'm glad you're working, finally, so you can pay your bills, child support, taxes. We need two or three more albums for the end of the year, so you can pay it off.
Sorry to say this, but Cardi B is not in a better position than she was with Offset. Stefan Diggs is like a serial, like, it's women pregnant a lot. Currently, he's in a lawsuit with the last baby mama that he had a kid with in April, because he's saying he's not the father of her baby. And currently, Cardi is pregnant with his baby. They just started their relationship. There's already been so many rumors that he's like cheating on her. This is just Offset situation all over again, in my opinion. And I hate to see that, because Cardi, I feel like, is pretty real. The difference between Cardi and Nicki is that at least Cardi will admit later, like, yeah, I was a hot mess. I was in a situation. I was trying my best. This is just the same situation. Like, we're just going to talk about this again later. Because on Call Her Daddy, she was talking about how much she really liked Stefan Diggs and how cool he was and how he brought out like the best parts in her. But yeah, unfortunately, we're not in a better position. Let's see how this plays out. Let me know what you think about Cardi B and Stefan